a Zen story about staying calm and positive in life. In the heart of a vast mountain range, where the sky stretched like a painted scroll and pine trees whispered ancient wisdom, there was a monastery known as Ryuseiji, Temple of the Flowing Star. It was hidden from the world, untouched by noise, time, and ambition. There lived an old monk named Kaito. He was neither the abbot nor the most learned scholar, but everyone, villagers, monks, travelers, came to him in times of chaos. For in his presence, even the stormiest hearts grew quiet. His smile was gentle, his eyes steady like a calm lake, and his words, few and soft, seemed to untangle even the most knotted minds. Far away in a city pulsing with traffic, deadlines, glowing screens, and the endless race of ambition, there lived a young man named Ren. He was bright, driven, and successful in the eyes of others, but inside, he was unraveling. He couldn't sleep. He couldn't breathe deeply. His thoughts spun like tornadoes. Every morning, he woke with a weight in his chest. Every night, he collapsed into bed with his mind buzzing louder than the world outside. One evening, after a humiliating fight at work, another failed relationship, and a sudden panic attack in a crowded train station, Ren broke. He packed a bag, left a note, and boarded a bus headed for the mountains. He didn't know where he was going, only that something had to change. After 2 days of travel, he reached the quiet village near Ryuseiji. There, he heard stories of a monk named Kaito who never lost his temper, never rushed, never judged. Intrigued and desperate, Ren hiked to the temple and found the old monk sweeping fallen cherry blossoms from the stone steps. "Master Kaito," Ren said, his voice trembling, "please help me. My mind is a war zone. I've tried everything, books, therapy, retreats, but the chaos always returns. How do you stay so calm in a world like this?" Kaito looked at him, smiled, and simply said, "Come with me." They walked together, not to a shrine or prayer hall, but to a quiet river at the base of the mountain. The sun was soft against the water. The only sound was the gentle gurgle of the stream. Kaito handed Ren a small clay cup and said, "Fill it from the river." Ren dipped it and held it up. "Now," said Kaito, "stir it." Ren took a stick and swirled the water. Mud and silt rose, turning the clear water into a murky mess. "What do you see?" Kaito asked. "Nothing," Ren said. "It's cloudy." "Now place the cup down and wait." They sat in silence. At first, Ren felt impatient. His mind darted to emails, missed calls, unpaid bills, but gradually, with each breath, he noticed the wind in the trees, the river's voice, the scent of pine. After a few minutes, Kaito asked, "Now what do you see?" Ren looked into the cup. The dirt had settled. The water was clear. He could see his reflection. "It's calm," he said. Kaito nodded. "This is your mind. When you stir it with fear, anger, desire, or regret, it becomes cloudy. But if you allow stillness, it clears. Calm is not something you force. It is what remains when you stop shaking the cup." Ren was quiet. "But life stirs it every day." Kaito smiled gently. "You cannot stop the world from stirring the water, but you can choose not to drink from it while it's muddy. You can choose to wait, watch, breathe, respond, rather than react." They returned to the temple. Ren stayed for a few days, then weeks, then months. Kaito did not teach with lectures. Instead, he taught through experience. When the wind tore tiles off the temple roof, Kaito calmly helped repair them. When a monk accidentally spilled hot tea on Kaito's robe, he laughed and said, "Better my robe than your hands." When a traveler insulted the monastery's simplicity, Kaito bowed and offered him food. Ren watched and learned. He learned that calm was not the absence of emotion, it was the mastery of it. That peace was not silence, but being untouched by noise. That positivity wasn't pretending everything was fine, but seeing the beauty in imperfection. One day, Kaito said, "You came here seeking calm. But understand this, calm does not mean life won't hurt. It means you trust yourself to stand still even when it does." When Ren finally returned to the city, people were startled. He hadn't changed his clothes, his job, or his routines, but something about him was different. He smiled more. He listened more. When chaos erupted around him, he didn't panic. He paused. One day, a friend asked him, "How do you stay so calm all the time?" And Ren simply said, "I stopped stirring the cup.